This was such a pain to set up. So let's see if we can get this going now. You retweet the stream tweet. It had been just now. Then we'll double check everything's working. We'll check the audio real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Quick audio check. 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 Yeah, sounds good. Everything sounds good. Okay, what about on the YouTube side? Are we live there? We are live on YouTube as well. Perfect. Perfect, right. Okay. I do that every time, and I feel like the people that have not yet seen Kamen Rider Zero will just have no idea what that's supposed to be. But either way, we got chat up, we got activity feed up, and we're going to be working on the unicorn. Now, this camera view's not perfect. The camera came in, but I don't yet have. Thank you, sir. I don't yet have like a mount for the camera. Tried to stick it on my GoPro mount, and that didn't work. So it's working, but it's kind of at a jank angle right now. So, you know, we'll get that done over the course of the next couple weeks. We'll get everything will improve as it always does, you know. All right. So we're gonna work on the unicorn and the head display base. I think we might go ahead and do the head display base first because it's just a couple parts, you know. And then we'll get started on the full-size unicorn itself. But you should have two views. View from my hands and the view from above. And hopefully both work out pretty well. So I'm gonna bring the light down a little bit so it shines a little better. Oh, now it's in frame. Okay, there we go. Now it's just in my vision over here. I waffled on whether or not to go ahead and just have the third camera up, but ultimately, what I found was that that was the only camera I had no issues with. And why not go ahead and turn it on for at least the first week to avoid somebody stealing it again? Now that we've got a new setup, and once we're sure that that's not there, then maybe we'll put something else in this corner up here. Who knows? All right, so this will be for the head, I think. Because it's some individual stickers. I'm going to bring this light behind this camera. I think this camera's struggling a little bit without that light. Yeah, that makes it look a little better. Put this up here. Put this right. Okay. Part of that's the shield. We got our PC parts, and we have the D parts, which includes part of the bazooka. I really wish I could have unicorn music playing for this. I really, truly do. The soundtrack to Gundam Unicorn is incredible. Hiroyuki Sawano, as usual, only makes great music. Oh, the music actually killed the music there. But that's all very much copywritten, so, you know. Get all these parts free of their bags. I vaguely thought about doing this part before stream. It's like, yeah, no, the unboxing's part of it, you know? Getting all the runners out, taking a look at everything, that's part of the build. Why would you do that before the stream started, you know? Hopefully between these two builds too, it's or two cameras. it's much easier to see the build as we progress. And the painting next week should be easier to see as well. No, I thought this camera was going to come in with a stand, and it did not. So, that was fun. But I've got it. It's angled right now. It's not angled well, but it's angled. We're going to put the C parts right there. Oh, no. That's not running. Because what we need right now are A parts, the B parts. We need to bring this up a little bit. Honestly, maybe the real secret here is to bring it back a bit. There we go. See a little bit more. So A parts. Need A16, A17, and A1. I'm actually really curious how this kit's gonna go. I decided on the Unicorn, of course, because it, was Unicorn's birthday. But I'm really curious how this kit's gonna go building it. I don't know if it's gonna be super in-depth or if it's just gonna be like really solid, We'll find out. Oh, and speaking of soundtracks real quick, if you've heard Unicorn soundtrack, but you have yet to hear the revised soundtrack done for the series instead of the OVA, oh, that's so good. 'Cause it's every time you hurt yourself with knives. Can't sing anymore. Gotta stop there. I don't know why I always include this song. I love this one. This head display should be a little bit like building an SD. Because it'll have big parts and won't take up a lot of time, I wouldn't think. Oh no, I caught it. Ah! But there's a nub on the end of that I've got to get. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put these together first. Got to put our first pieces together here. Let's get those nubs real quick. Never enough desk space. I think what we're going to do is put the runners over here for now. Then I can work out here so that you can see it on both cameras. I had that in just the right spot where you couldn't see it on either camera. Good job, me. Good job. Alright. Now, the way this works, we have 16, 17. This. 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 That looks about right. Doesn't feel super secure, but I don't think it's supposed to because Unicorn. Right here. A little bit of a nub there. There we go. Much better. Of course, we have. I need to mess with the focus real quick on that camera. Oh, that's okay. You can stop that now, please. Definitely not what I meant. No, okay. OBS is acting weird. Okay. OBS is acting really weird right now. I think there's probably a button that's pushed down by one of these runners. Oh boy. Can't see it on your end, but oh boy. There's some nonsense going on over here. Let's turn... Oh, autofocus is on. That's the problem. I had to focus at just the right spot here for this distance. And autofocus got turned back on. I think when I plugged in the new camera, it redid all of the old camera settings. Should be able to see this pretty well now that autofocus is turned off. Okay, put that down. Fix the focus real quick. Right there. Again, you should now be able to actually see it. And I just found 2 more nubs. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's the first part of that. Took way longer than it should have. But we're getting the new setup set up. You may be asking, well, Trey, why don't you just have the camera that's top down and zoom into where you're working? Well, turns out when you buy a cheap webcam, it's cheap. And it doesn't zoom well. Let's put it that way. It zooms very poorly. It goes like a full, just immediate down to just right here and this alone. Can't see anything else. Like, all right, well that's not ideal. Okay, put this board here. Oh, come on now. Here. It's not fitting very well. Oh boy, I think you're getting double sound right now. You are. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. Told you, it's messed up on this end. Okay, this part goes... So... And then I guess all of that is held together by this part? How does this... Like this? Oh, I see what I did. I see. Okay, this is not the easiest thing in the world to put together. But, oh no. Because it doesn't actually, like, connect. It doesn't hold these pieces right here. I can't even really show you what I mean because I have to hold them together. That holds it. There we go. So these pieces right here just were not held by that at all. But it should now mean that we can up Yeah. That was way harder than it needed to be. 4. A26. I'm actually really excited about these display heads. I like building them because you can put them like, I don't put them with the rest of the Gunpla collection, right? I just have them in their own spot on a different shelf. And I really like to just be able to look over. I have one that's a Barzam, and I have one that's a Zaku. Nobody ever remembers the Barzam, man. Barzam's a good mobile suit. One day, maybe it'll get brought to like Gundam Evolution or something, and then people will remember it exists. Where does this go exactly? Right here. Okay, right there. Yes. And again, the main goal of these streams is, you know, people be able to come in, hang out, relax, maybe have it on in the background while they build. Do chores or whatever it is they got to do, you know? And also to force myself to, you know, do some of these projects I've been meaning to do for a long time. 11. I'm gonna try and get like a, hey, well, I'm gonna try and get like an actual setup for this camera here above the head so that it can look down on everything and it doesn't miss the stuff when I pull it closer to me. 11. Then we need B4 and B3. And B3. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize these were going to be for the head. The display head. I mean, obviously they're head pieces, but I didn't realize they're going to be for the display head. I thought they were going to be for the regular head. I guess they are really big if they were to go on the regular high-grade head. The other problem with white parts, which a lot of Gundams have, is that nubs show up really easily on white parts. So you wind up having a lot more cleanup to do. But man, is it worth it when you're done. Got all the DLC done? Nice. I need to mess with the DLC. I just have not made any more time for it. Honestly, I didn't get much done today at all. I meant to. I had a lot of stuff planned to do, but I didn't get much done today at all. I was not feeling too great earlier. So I tried to bear through it and get some work done. I got some editing done and a video uploaded, you know. But I wound up just going back and laying down again, which is like strange for me. That's not a, I'm a bit of a workaholic. That is not a thing I like to do, you know. Gonna beat on hard? Very nice. Are we gonna add stickers to this part here? Because if we are, I'd rather do it right now. Shows right there. Oh, and a click. Yeah, it sure did have a click. Okay. I trust you guys know what you're doing. You made it, not me. Okay. Next is A20. I guess I'm making it right now. Ha ha ha. That's a dumb joke. That was a really dumb joke. I did get to play a little Xenoblade today. Other than that, it was mostly just trying to recoup before the stream. And then, oh, I guess I can talk about this now. Getting these webcams to work today. For some reason, the two Logitech webcams work perfect together. But I bought a different brand webcam for the top feed because it was on sale. And it was on a really good sale. So I got a Nexigo. Now, when I plugged in the Nexigo, it worked, but none of the Logitech cameras did. The X-Missions give 5 to 9 million per run. Ow. I bet they're really tough, though. So I was like, well, okay, that's a problem, obviously. That the new camera's working, but the old ones aren't. That's going to be an issue for all forms of content on the channel. So I fought with that for a while and finally did get pretty good headway on it. Okay, let's make sure we don't break this here. But then the other two cameras worked, and the new one did. So, okay, what is the deal here? How does this work? Okay, so loop it up and under. Plug it in there. So after a lot, it was probably 2 or 3 hours of fighting with it, I finally got all the cameras to work together. And that's when I was like, you know what, why not just leave the face cam up? It's not really that hard with a full team. That makes sense. That makes sense. By that point, you're probably doing some pretty good damage. Need A13. Which is such a tiny piece. Look at this. That's A13 right there. All right, Trey, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay, it's right there. It's right there. Okay, so this piece goes. Oh, there's a nub. Oh. Oh. Terrified of losing that little piece. It's got me shaky. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Where does this go? Facing down. Is it supposed to be right here? Oh, it's supposed to latch in right there, right? Doesn't latch in very far, that's for sure. Don't understand how that's supposed to work. Ult does 6K, but you need to make 10K more? Man, that's a lot. Okay, that's how that works. Not well, but that's how that works. It is exact, but it's there. All right, so this piece goes. Ooh. Ugh. They're so small. Okay. All right. There's another one that goes on the other side. Those are the Gatlings. I always want to call them Eagle Stellings because of Seed. That's what Seed called them, but Head Vulcans is what they're called in most of them. There we go. There we go. Coming along. Not too bad. With the double Zeta, doing 6 cam ult. The double Zeta's ult is really good. Oh, B's right here. B1 and B2. Man, Seed was weird with the names too, where like you get a weapon that's been in Gundam for a very long time, and it was like we're gonna arbitrarily rename it just because we can. Oh, the Fast, nice. Like funnels, they're called Dragoons now. I did just drop that piece. Where did it go? There it is. See it. Oh, there you go, chat. There's an accidental crotch shot. Calm down if you're an audio-only listener. Still wearing clothes. Alright. And then it's... What do these connect to? Here? Okay. Yeah, or gun barrels for sure. But Seed also, like, the Sky Grasper is a really cool thing. Seed had some really cool ideas. Tried to be a little bit of Macross as well in a way that I found really, really nice. Go. A19, and we can get rid of B. We don't need more. A19 and A10. Seed's such a weird series too, because it's very obviously trying to be 0079 again, but it's also different enough that I don't think it falls into a lot of the traps that like some other shows that try to like soft reboot do, you know? I think it's still pretty solid. And it just throws it all away in Destiny. Seed designs are very cool. It's well documented on this channel how much I love the Aegis. But the Duel is great, the Buster's great, Strike is great, Blitz is great. There. Those slot in. Right there, right? Maybe not. Maybe they don't slot in. I'm very confused right now. Oh boy. Trying not to break everything. I thought that slotted in right there. That's what it seemed like. And then it would just cover up. What is going on here, man? Ah, there it goes. Okay. That is how that works. I thought so. Then this comes Down? Nope, didn't mean to take that part off. I think it's not quite meeting right. Something doesn't feel quite right there. There's the start. And then it would, of course, fold down and in. Out. I guess we should finish building it first before we try to psychoanalyze this thing. Perfect Strike versus Impulse. I'm a big fan of the Impulse. I think the Impulse is a cool evolution on the Strike's design. But I'm not as big a fan of the Perfect Strike. I like the Ale Strike, and I like the Sword Strike, and I like the Launcher Strike. But I think when they're all put together, it just looks a little busy. I think where it really works is in games where you can quick switch between them, you know? Oh, ad time. This is a confusing build, man. Like, the way the whole transforming sequence works here is very strange. Welcome back. Yeah. To answer again, just in case, because I know the ad cut me off at one point. I'm an Impulse guy. I like each of the strike packs individually, but the Perfect Strike is a little too busy for me. I think it works best in the games where you can quit swap between them, you know? But I'm an Impulse guy over the Perfect Strike. Part of it could be, too, because each of the packs are a different color. So it makes the Perfect Strike have, like, a lot of different... The color gradients are all over the place, you know? Whereas the Impulse gets better phase shift technology to be able to really shine when it's got its different packs on. I love each of the individual strike packs, though. Ale Strike, Sword Strike, Launcher Strike, I think is what it's called. I love all three of those. They're all great. Oh, I need more parts for these. 2 and 3 as well. Well, I was hoping we'd get a lot of the unicorn done today, too, but... Man, I don't know. His head's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. What about Destiny Impulse? The Destiny Impulse is pretty cool. I'm also like a big fan of the Destiny itself, and that helps. I think the Destiny itself is really cool, and it just has an unfortunate part in the story. But the Destiny itself is such a cool mix of like the Turn A and the God Gundam. The Palma Folkia, is that what it's called? It's such a cool thing. Love that thing. And this thing is a weird puzzle that never quite feels like it's connecting right. Yeah, Destiny Finger, for sure. Can't beat it. See, every time I look at it and go, man, that doesn't look too bad, I then turn it around and see how it's off-center, and it's like, but at what point did that happen? Why is it like that? I followed the instructions. I don't understand what I did wrong here. Okay, that's a little better. It's still not super great, but feels like it's just this close to being perfect, and I just did something wrong at some point where it's not. But I don't know where. I followed the instructions to the letter. Really hoping this doesn't wind up being a disappointing build too, like that SD. I'm still planning on painting that SD, but I realized that the white that I have is not the same shade white, and I need to get a white that's a lot closer, or it's going to look really bad. So I'm going to wind up having to either take some pictures or take that thing with me and find some white that makes it look good. Oh, we need 9 and... Oh, I see. Okay. 8 and 15. And then we also need the big base, 18. Da, 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 da. Go. Yeah, I think it's probably because of the transforming feature, but the Barzam head was much easier to put together than this. So was the Zaku head. And that's done with A. That should be all our pieces here. Get the nubs. Da, 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 da. If I had to say my favorite design, like my favorite mobile suit from each Gundam, I have almost 200 mil, very nice. First Gundam would probably be the Gyan. I like the Gyan a lot. Zeta, it's... I really like the Yakuchiki. I really like the Yakuchiki. Of course, the Barzam is really cool. The Gaplant and the Gabaldi are both really cool. I don't know, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm probably gonna say Marasai is really cool too, though. There's one that Rundgren hasn't got to yet that I really like. That is the big suit towards the end. So I'm gonna go with that for my final answer for Zeta. Then for double Zeta, it's the Bawu. Not even a question. And for Wait, the mess team, it's the Goof Custom. For 0080, it's the Camphor. For Stardust Memory, it's probably the... It's probably the GPO2. Shook everything putting that in there. And then we slot this right there. And then, oh, there we go. Kyanko. Yeah, I mean, you know, I do love the Kyan. Kyanko's Kyung. Pretty great. We have a unicorn head. And now, if we follow the instructions correctly, we should be able to purge these Cycle gun was pretty impressive. Yeah, cycle gun was pretty great. Just don't have a cycle pilot in it. And then we lift this up, this down, this up. Pull it back. So, put these up. Lower that. Put these back on. We have TD mode. But we're going to close it back up again because I actually prefer that style. I don't think the transformation is really worth it, to be honest. It's better without that as a feature, but because it definitely made it way more of a pain to put together. But I'm sure we're going to see that again in just a minute with the full-size one. For wing, it's the Tall Geese. I absolutely adore the Tall Geese. I'm pretty fond of heavy arms as well, but I love the Tall Geese. For G, it is... Go. There's our unicorn head. For G, it is the Spiegel. Come on. Representing Neo Germany. For Seed, it is the Aegis. Just some nice shots here. Yeah. We got a lot of instructions in it. For Destiny, it's probably the Destiny itself. For 00, Season 1, it's probably the... Season 1, it might be the flag. I really like the flag. For Season 2, is this really the start? It says 1, but chess piece isn't numbered. Thank you, sir. I just have to find that chess piece. Season 2, man, there's a lot of great suits, but I'm really fond of the Cherubim. Really fond of the Cherubim. For... There's B. We're also going to need something A. For Age, it's definitely the Age 1. I love the Age 1. The Age 1 is such a cool design. Build Fighters, it's the Fenice. I guess for Try... Where is 26 on here? There it is. For Try, it would probably be the GM Cardigan. Not even a question, in hindsight. Haven't seen Build Divers. Definitely forgetting a series. Oh, Unicorn! Unicorn is the Kshatriya. I love the Kshatriya. And the Sinanju's really good, though. Right, this is the chess piece right here. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to see when we get there. I might wind up having to like rewatch both to see which one tells the story better. Because I've only seen the TV series once and the OVA once. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe even like do a poll or something and see which one people think. Because I remember liking both about the same. I think the TV series has some of the better music, and if I remember right, tells the story a little better, but the OVA looks absolutely beautiful. '22 is right here. don't feel. Oh, IBO. I forgot IBO. One of those best suits. The Vidar. It's the Vidar. TV might be a higher quality. Really? Like I said, it's been since they both released since I watched either one. So I'm about to go back through and rewatch them. I think to see which one tells the story better. I think TV is like the seminal version of it, right? That's the version that's become the version to watch. But the OVA version is very, very good. But I think TV is the one that most people say, like, watch it. So we'll see. I'll do some digging when we get there, or as we're getting close. Like I said, maybe just rewatch them both. Yeah, the re-version specifically, yeah. I just remember that OVA looking really good. But the TV version definitely has the better music in my mind because it has the OPs, and the OVA doesn't really have that, which is a huge shame. Like the TV version, like the ED is incredible. Such a good ED. We need A7. Cause it's every time you hurt yourself with us. Oh, Trails music means we're already getting close to the end of the stream. Already 48 minutes in already. We finished the head at least. And then, because of the way this base works, the actual unicorn will sit above it in an action pose. That'll look cool. We need B 24, 23, 17. Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to Unicorn, I am basing everything on which version's better just on my memory, because it has been that long since I have seen it. Hard to believe Unicorn's been out that long too. Oh, I completely forgot about G-Reco and Turn A earlier. Best suit in Turn A is the Turn A. Best suit in G-Reco is... I guess I'm going to go with the G-Self. No, it's the, what's it called? The Flemneck pilots at Blue... The Dorado? Dorado? That's going to bother me now. It's going to bother me for sure. I almost said Monado, but that's Xenoblade. I have that kit. I love that suit. I just can't think of its name right now. Alexa, what's the name of the mobile suit that Klemnik pilots in Gundam G-Reconquista? She gives the answer to that. No. I wasn't asking about G-Gundam. Right, let me try one more time. We'll give you one more chance, Alexa. Alexa, what's the name of the mobile suit that Klemnik pilots in Reconquista in G? You did not answer. Alexa, what's the name of the mobile suit that Klemnik pilots in Reconquista in G? You did not. Yeah, that was the right... You answered in the right place. Thanks. She did not answer that question the way she was supposed to. I'm disappointed. Is it the Morado? It's gonna bother me. No, I forgot I needed B17. I need like a specific version of Alexa called Haro that answers my Gundam questions. Why don't they have that yet, actually? Seems like a shoe-in. All right. Oh, you're good. You don't have anything to apologize for. We gotta look this up real quick. It's killing me. It's killing me. Limnic mobile suit. Not the Jahannam. This one specifically. The Montero. The Montero. Now I feel better. Yeah, Haro would be great, right? They need to have that. The fact that they don't have that yet makes me sad. Nintendo's making a Mario movie, but I don't have a Haro text or voice to speak AI system, low grade AI system, whatever they want to call it now. Give me a Haro. Go. Got a body. I feel like that light definitely got darker. Yeah, unfortunately. Just no lock on. Not teach it to say that phrase. Alright. Yeah, Haro's better than all of them, for sure. And like, he seems to have some low-grade sentience, right? Camille, you seem upset. Yeah, Haro, I think everybody could tell that, but I'm glad you could, buddy. Heart rate elevated. Haro, you are a precious creature, and you deserve the best things in this world. I would abuse that. I would always be asking it questions, though. Haro, what's the name of the episode where Domon fights Chibity for the first time? Haro, what's the name of the episode where Jim Gingham shows up? Oh, it's called Jim Gingham? That makes sense. I love that episode so much. We're making good time now. I know how to build a Gundam. I didn't know how to build a giant Gundam head. Next week I'll put like the Zaku or the Barzam down here so you can see the size comparison between the two, because it's pretty substantial. Pretty substantial. Why has this gotten darker again? Oh, it's in frame. Now it's just shining like on the deal. Yeah, that's right. If he had a Haro to back him up, easy. No problem. No problem. D7. You can't see these instructions right now, but you can. Right here, it's a lot of parts that are getting thrown into this thing. Haro's always got your back. If nobody got me, I know Haro got me. Okay. I think all the rest of the pieces for this next part are A's. A38. Here. We're at least gonna get the body done tonight. That's my goal. We can at least get the body done tonight, then we're on a roll. We're doing good. There's that, and then 39, 32, 1, and 34. Yeah. Don't ever teach your Haru to say lock on. Don't ever do that. That's a mistake. Speaking of mistakes, well, I don't know if you've seen episode 4 of Gundam Watch or not yet, but made some mistakes there. And specifically felt like I needed to apologize to you. If you have seen it, you know why, and if you don't, you will. Trying not to snap this part. There we go. That was very difficult to cut free. I get all of them? No, I need 34s as well. 2 of them. You have it? You know, just general all-around apology then. You'll understand. Let's put this back together. See what I did there? Because it's a backpack, but also it's... Oh, I love my job. Right, so this piece goes here. Yeah. That thing needs to... It is fallen somewhat again. Like I said, I'm going to get a full, like, mount for it and everything. Thought it would come with one, but that's what I get for buying one cheap and assuming that it would come with a tripod. But it's definitely slipped over the course of the night. Alright, so we have this piece together now. It looks great. Even though it's so very, very dark for some reason. There. Now it's less dark. I mean, R4 is an infighter? Yeah, me too. It needs to be an infighter. If it's anything but an infighter, that's a mistake in my mind. Right, we slot that in there. We take care of the nub real quick. Let these go. So They have nubs too. Too many all-rounders for sure. Especially when all-rounders aren't as good as infighters and sharpshooters most of the time. These blue pieces have so many nubs. I don't understand why the Destiny's an all-rounder. It absolutely should be an infighter, in my opinion. I'm making that nub worse. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna stop there on the nubs then. I'm not happy about it, but I will. Alright. One last set of pieces, and then the back will be done. And then we'll call the stream tonight as we put the back together. Yeah, some for sure suffer for being all-rounders. I don't even necessarily think that the Freedom should be an all-rounder. The way it plays, it definitely feels like it should be a sharpshooter. That melee is not that solid. But what can you do? Play the hand you're dealt, I guess. But you compare an all-rounder to an infighter or a sharpshooter, and yeah, the all-rounder might do more melee damage than the sharpshooter. And it, you know, might do more range damage than the infighter, but it's missing out on a lot of the other stuff. And its roll abilities are just worse, in my opinion. B-15s. We have all our pieces. Yeah, why is the Quant an all-rounder? For sure. I think they went, hey, we don't want people to feel like they can't use main suits, so most of the main suits are going to wind up being all-rounders. When in reality, that made me feel like I can't use them, you know? All-rounders great against all-rounders, equaling all around every way. Yeah. Jack of all trades, master of none. Oh. All right, let's wrap this up. Oh, I see. Misunderstood how this worked. So, what you're supposed to be doing here is underneath these is the beam saber. Just like that. And it slots in right here. And the back's together. All right. So, we'll come back to the unicorn to work on it some more in a couple weeks. Next week, we'll be working on our Thousand Sons. Trying to finish these boys up, make them look a little bit less green. A little bit more blue and gold, but you know. Why is the newest sharpshooter? Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a weird set of choices they made. But I'll show you this real quick. Put it here. Obviously, when you get the rest of the body in there, it's going to hold a lot better. But for now, they rest up there. All right, let's fade this music out. Very light music. There we go. We'll be back, of course, Monday with MMO Mondays. Tuesday with the regular Tuesday podcast. Thursday with the D&D podcast, trying to finish off Mordenkainen's. And next Friday with our Thousand Sons. Again, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. And yeah, until next time, I've been Trey. It's been Full Spectrum Builds. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the unicorn has to offer.